play at that level
for three straight
games. It's the
games.
craziest thing I've ever seen. Like Bron and Kyrie were just on. Like we play well, they just play better.
Imagine this: you're down 3-1 in the NBA Finals. You're walking into Oracle Arena, facing the greatest regular season team in NBA history. Everyone thinks it's over. The story is already written. The dynasty is dead on arrival. But what if that's when the greatest comeback in basketball history actually begins? Because what LeBron James and Kyrie Irving did next wasn't just historic. It was impossible. In 2010, LeBron James made the most controversial decision in NBA history. He ditched Cleveland to chase rings in Miami. To the Cavs faithful, it was betrayal. His jerseys were burned, his murals torn down. In one night, LeBron transformed from hometown hero to league-wide villain. He spent the next 4 years building his legacy in South Beach, winning 2 titles, appearing in 4 straight finals, but something was missing. It wasn't home. So in 2014, he returned. "I'm coming home," he wrote, back in Cleveland, back to finish what he started. Waiting for him, a young electric guard named Kyrie Irving. Flashy handles, a killer crossover, a future superstar. Cleveland also added Kevin Love, creating one of the most promising trios in the NBA. LeBron's mission was clear: deliver the first championship to a city that hadn't celebrated one in 52 years. In their very first season together, the Cavs dominated the East and stormed into the NBA Finals. But in Game 1, disaster struck. Kyrie fractured his kneecap in overtime. Already missing Kevin Love from an earlier playoff injury, LeBron was now alone. Despite being undermanned, he put together one of the most dominant finals performances ever, averaging nearly a triple-double and dragging his squad to 2 wins. He didn't win the series, but many believed he still should have won Finals MVP. Golden State took the title, and Cleveland's dream was crushed, but the hunger only grew. Kyrie missed the first 24 games of the 2015-16 season, still recovering. But once he returned, the Cavs clicked. They finished with 57 wins and locked down the #1 seed in the East. The playoffs began with a statement. First up, the Detroit Pistons. Game 1, Kyrie was cooking. Fadeaways, threes, dazzling finishes. He dropped 31. LeBron added a vintage 22-6-11 line. The duo was officially activated. In Game 2, Kyrie went off early with 13 in the first quarter. Then LeBron took over the second with a flurry of dunks, including a monstrous poster on Reggie Bullock. They blew the Pistons out of the water. Game 3, tight contest. Cavs up by 5 with seconds left on the shot clock. Kyrie receives the inbound in the corner and buries an absurd 3. Cold-blooded. LeBron's pumped. Kyrie's locked in. In Game 4, Kyrie ended the series with a 41-foot pull-up and another late dagger. He averaged 27 points on blistering efficiency. Cleveland swept Detroit. No mercy. Next, a rematch with the Atlanta Hawks. And just like last year, the Cavs made it look easy. LeBron was surgical in Game 1, stuffing the stat sheet. Kyrie added 21. Game 2 was a demolition. The Cavs hit an NBA record 25 three-pointers. That's right, 25 threes in one game. It was a complete shooting masterclass. Atlanta fought back in Game 3, but it didn't matter. In the fourth, LeBron and Kyrie went nuclear, attacking relentlessly, draining impossible shots, playing like men possessed. Jeff Teague got so frustrated, he shoved LeBron into the stands, but LeBron didn't even flinch. No reaction. He was focused on one thing: destroying the Hawks. Game 4, same story. LeBron sealed the sweep with clutch jabs, pull-ups, and full domination. They were 8-0 in the playoffs. The Eastern Conference Finals brought the Raptors, led by Lowry and DeRozan. Toronto was solid, but the Cavs made them look like amateurs. Game 1 was a highlight reel. Kyrie slicing, dicing, throwing lobs. LeBron throwing down tomahawk slams. They won by 31. Game 2, more of the same. LeBron had a casual triple-double. Kyrie added 26, 10-0 in the playoffs. But in Toronto, the Raptors struck back, taking games 3 and 4 behind DeRozan and Lowry's 67 combined points in Game 4. Suddenly, it was a series, but the Cavs responded like killers. Game 5, a 38-point demolition. Game 6, Kyrie and LeBron combined for 63 to send the Raptors home. Series over, Cavs versus Warriors again. Golden State was better than ever. 73 wins. Unanimous MVP Steph Curry. Home court advantage. It looked like a mismatch. Game 1, Warriors dominate. Game 2, they obliterate Cleveland by 33. The Cavs were reeling. The mission looked doomed. But in Game 3, Kyrie came out swinging. 16 points in the first quarter alone. LeBron took over in the third. And then came the moment. A lazy Curry pass. LeBron intercepts, gives it to Kyrie, who throws a terrible lob. Didn't matter. LeBron soared through the air, snatched it from the sky, and hammered it home. Momentum shifted. But then Game 4. Steph goes nuclear, 38 points. Cavs now trail 3-1. No one has ever come back from 3-1 in the finals. Tensions boiled over. Draymond Green tried to hit LeBron below the belt. They jawed, they bumped, they got personal. After the game, Draymond reportedly called LeBron out of his name. Then came Klay Thompson's press conference. I guess his feelings just got hurt. When reporters asked LeBron about that quote, he laughed. But it wasn't just any laugh, it was calculated, chilling, as if to say, you messed up. Back in Oracle, facing elimination, no margin for error. And then it happened. LeBron and Kyrie didn't just play great, they delivered the greatest performance by a duo in NBA Finals history. They each scored 41 points. LeBron was unstoppable. Step-backs, drives, chase-down blocks. Kyrie was even better. Unguardable in isolation, absurd pull-ups, dazzling finishes. It was poetry in motion. Even Steph Curry said he had never seen two guys play at that level before. The Cavs forced Game 6. Back in Cleveland, the building was electric. First quarter, LeBron sets the tone with 9 points and 4 dimes. Second quarter, Kyrie explodes for 13. But the Warriors hung around. Entering the fourth, the Cavs led by just 9. Then LeBron ended it. 17 points in the final frame, monster blocks, a chase down rejection on Curry. Then he flexed, told the MVP to get that shit out of here. 41 points. Again, series tied. This was it. No team had come back from 3-1. Golden State hadn't lost 3 straight games since 2013, but none of that mattered because Cleveland had them. Kyrie opened with a smooth fader. LeBron threw down a hammer dunk. Steph tried to respond. LeBron blocked him and stared him down. Barbosa tried next. LeBron pinned his shot to the backboard. Cleveland trailed by 7 at halftime, but Kyrie knew what time it was. Third quarter, a finishing clinic. Kyrie dropped lefty layups, floaters off glass, and a step-back 3 over Steph. The fourth was a chess match, tied at 89. Nerves high. Nobody could hit a shot. Then came the play. Golden State on a fast break. Iguodala has a layup until LeBron James comes flying in from nowhere, blocked by James. A play for the ages, the single most iconic defensive play in NBA Finals history, but someone still had to win the game. And it was Kyrie's turn. With less than a minute to go, he faces Curry. One-on-one, isolation, step back, 3, splash. Kyrie Irving, cold-blooded, seconds tick down. Warriors miss. LeBron grabs the board. The final buzzer sounds. Cleveland is a champion. LeBron collapses in tears. The king fulfilled his promise. I gave everything I had. I poured my heart, my blood, my sweat, my tears into this game. And Cleveland, this is for you. LeBron and Kyrie became the first duo to ever drop 40 each in a finals game. They didn't just win a title, they changed the entire narrative of the NBA. They took down the most dominant regular season team in history. They defied every odd, every stat, every prediction. And they did it together, the king and his young prince. One rewriting history, the other writing his legacy. Together, they gave us the greatest finals comeback of all time.